What's up, everybody? Hopefully you're having a great day. Sitting here at the airport, getting ready to fly home, get to the Tika, pack, and then fly to Denver. So we'll see what happens. Can't wait. A lot of things going through my head. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm sitting here in the middle of Terminal 1 at the airport in San Diego, waiting for the plane to leave. So we'll see what happens. Sitting outside, social distancing, right? Social distancing. What's up, SBR? Yeah, looking forward to having a good time. Should be enjoyable. I don't see why it wouldn't. Anytime hanging out and shooting should be completely enjoyable. Some of the things I'm really hoping is it goes well. What's up, Scott? TB, what's going on? Preparations for the match, right? We'll see what happens. So we've got decent ammo, so that should be spot on. We got hopefully all our stuff has made it to the gun store there, so if we show up and there's no ammo, that's really gonna suck, but I think it'll show up. We got a lot of things actually arriving as well. Got a few things from area 419 that should be at Ray's house today, and then Arca Swiss Rail kind of stuff, and then we'll hopefully that'll all install and work right, and then we will find out. Wayne, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I'm just bored sitting here at San Diego airport waiting for my flight. But some of the things that I plan on doing is, I know like Ramsey Country, a few of you guys out there as well shoot a lot of this competition stuff, so it's gonna be very new for me. So I will be actually, hey, Dasher guy, Mike D, I'm gonna be kind of logging this thing. That's an airplane flying by. Logging this whole adventure of shooting a PRS style matches. For those that maybe haven't tried it, maybe those that are on the fence thinking about doing it, I'll give you a little insight on how a national, one of the larger scale ones works, because this will be the first time, so we'll find out. Nothing like starting out with a big match. So we'll see what happens, see how it goes, and kind of some of the things maybe you guys are interested in wanting to know about it. If you leave them down below in the comment section, not here on the live chat, but on the comment section where I'll have them available to look at. I'll try to answer those questions as we go along with the journey of learning this whole PRS stuff. I've done a lot of research, and I think for the most part we've been practicing up fairly well. How I'll do, I have no idea. Usually I always have at least one stage that's a train wreck, something will happen, but that's usually with 3 guns, so having only to deal with a rifle. Some of the concerns I'm going to have is making sure my scope's at 0 or wherever I want before I start the stage, because a lot of times there'll be people that they had their dope set in for the last stage they were shooting at. So trying to remember that, trying to remember what my overall game plan is, and it'll be kind of fun. Tika, how much? I think the Tika was $1,700 out the door, $1,800 out the door, and then depending on what scope mount, and that kind of stuff you put on it. I'm gonna try to use. I'm gonna have it basically just kind of the wrist data for dope card. I would think I'm gonna run the HUD, but depending on how much time we have in between stages to enter that all in will be dictated on whether I run the HUD or not. So we'll see. Some of the things that I'm a little concerned about is just making sure that it sounds like you need to be basically scope on target before you chamber the round. And I don't mean like having it way up here and chambering it, but like really on it. So those will be one of the things I really need to pay attention to. Don't want to get DQ'd. That would be bad. I think they have the 120 rule or 160, something like that. So we'll see. I know it's a little bit shorter than the 90 and the 90 to give you the 180, but I think for the most part it'll be pretty easy. As far as shooting in the competition and how well I'll do, I'm not really worried about that. This will be basically a learning experience for maybe the next match. What the hell, X-Ring? I just called X-Ring. Matter of fact, he's at work right now. But some of the things is not really going out, trying to be smooth. And even if I don't get a chance to shoot all 10 targets, say, trying to be good at the ones that I'll do. time frame wise between each stage, we'll see how that works. And I think the second shot for each target, if that's how they're going to run them, it'll be pretty, the second shot will be a little bit quicker, making sure I either dial in the dope or hold over. That'll depend on how far away from one target is to the other. And still really bummed that X-Ring's not going to be on the same squad. And I think I'm going to try one more time when we get there on day, I think it's the 9th day, Friday, when we check in. So we either check in Thursday or Friday, I can't remember now. I think Friday. And we'll see, give it one last chance. If not, it'd be nice to have the wingman to help me out, just so we can bounce off, what the wind calls might be. So we shall see. So should be fun. I think that's going to be the toughest part, is learning wind calls and shooting out to that distance. I haven't shot that far with the Tika, and actually the one at 1,200 yards, I've never shot that far, period. So we'll have some fun with that. Farthest I've shot out to is 1,000 yards, but that wasn't even with my rifle. This was back in the day when I shot X-Rings. So we'll have some fun. I think it'll be fine as long as we get our dope dialed in, and basically true our ballistics once we get there. So it should be good. I think we're going to obviously have the Kestrel available, and that'll definitely help. Stray lock, be using stray lock as well for the most part, just to confirm everything, and then hopefully it goes well. Yankee Marshall has accused Mr. Guns and Gear of something. I missed that. Mr. Guns and Gear was just having a premiere when we had to defend his, I don't know, I can't even read. I got these strings right here holding it up, and it's covering it all up. Now I got it all jacked. See if I can get back to normal. But follow the journey along if you guys are interested in seeing if this is something you guys might want to do as well. Should be enjoyable. I know I'm going to have fun whether I do horrible or not. I mean, anytime you can go out shooting somewhere in a new state, it's going to be an amazing time. Being able to shoot with all those top level shooters is going to be cool. I'm sure I'll learn a lot from that. And the one thing I wish we would have had a little more time to get our bag stuff right. What's up, Bill? How you doing, buddy? Other than that, it's basically it's going to be a huge learning adventure. I think shooting the rifle that I've been shooting for a while is going to make it a little bit easier, but for the most part, I think the things that I'm going to learn is how PRS style shooting works. Yeah, more time for reloading. That would have been good. A little more time for some data, a little more time for some gear to get in, and I don't know. I wish we would have had. Basically, we were set up to swap back and forth the Game Changer bags, and with the Arca Swiss rail, and that's probably not going to work out because we won't be on the same squad. So that's going to suck a little bit. I will bring my bags. I'm going to be bringing, probably use them as a carry-on, kind of like a pillow. Basically, my pump pillow, the medium and the small, and use that for most stages. So we'll see what happens. The tripod, I'm at least going to be able to use the Arca Swiss rail with the tripod. So depending on how funky the positions are, they did say that 40% of the shooting will be prone. So that'll be kind of cool because I like shooting prone, unless there's a ant's nest or something in the way. but we'll see. We'll see how it works out. But I just can't wait to get back and go shooting. I wish one of the other things I could have done was actually had a couple days before the match, before we fly out, to just do some shooting just to get back on that. The last, I've been at work for 12 days now, and it feels like an eternity. So it's kind of wish I would have had some extra trigger time before the match. So we shall see. I think it'll be fine. We do get to zero Friday. Basically check true our ballistics. So I think I brought an extra 50 rounds to shoot, so I'll probably shoot like 30 rounds just to get comfortable with the rifle again and to confirm everything's good. So with that said, I'm gonna keep it short. Thursday, Rick. Thursday, Dick. Yeah, I don't know, I can't keep track of this shit anymore. And my watch is still dead. I haven't found a charger. I had two buddies that had the older version of this charger, so I gotta wait till I get home Best Buy, they couldn't get me one until after I had already left. So I've been cruising around with a dead watch for 4 days. And growing up, at least back in the day when I was younger, I always had a watch on, so I was always a watch guy. Most of the younger people now just check on their phone, but I don't like doing that. So I'm clueless right now. Clueless. 1,500 yards, something I saw on there. But I wanted to keep it short, give you guys a chance. I just want 50%. Yeah, 50%. I want 50%. I want to do better than I think I want to do. Like, I'm hoping all the stars align and I just do exceptionally well for doing it for the first time. I think we've been training pretty well, X-Ring. I don't think we're going to be, you know, kicking butt and taking names, but I think we're going to do decent for sure. So, said something about a dope card. What dope card are you guys running? I'm running, well, if I don't use the HUD, which is basically my dope card on an electronic version, I'll be using the one that goes in the armband, and I don't know the name of it. It's Ray's. I'll be borrowing that. So I think it'll be fun. As long as we have, as long as the weather's not too bad, I think it'll be exceptionally well of a showing. So it'll be good. I think it's supposed to get a little colder at night, but I think we'll be done shooting by then. And who knows? Even if it's cold, who cares? We got to shoot in Utah, so let's have some fun. Expect the worst and hope for the best. There you go. Yeah, Dasher. Usually I have a stage or two that just are completely horrible, so even if I'm doing well, I usually blow it. So it's unfortunate, but that's just how it works. Team train wreck. But we'll see. Hopefully, maybe there is no team train wreck, and it's just team kick butt. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping to do well. I'm shooting against everybody in overall, but I was shooting against 9 people, I think, in production. So that'll help a little bit. I'll at least get 10th place out of 9 people. I like saying that. It just sounds fun. But I don't know. The adventure is going to be definitely worth it. And of course, the first match, never doing this before, obviously, is we'll see what happens, but top 10, baby. Yeah, well, I'm going to see how I do overall. That'll be the thing. For the most part, shooting the Tika over the custom action that I don't have yet, which actually I heard it should be in today. I think I got a text from Kenny that the Curtis is actually on its way. It's almost to his company, so that should be coming around fairly soon when we get back with Chris Smith. But I think shooting the Tika right now is definitely going to be the way to go, and we'll have some fun. But just have fun. I'm not nervous at all. I really am not. I'm just excited. I can't wait. Curtis Action SBR. Yeah, I went with the Curtis. You shouldn't have went Impact. You should have went Impact Precision. We'll have some fun. I don't know. We'll have some fun. I told Kenny if that doesn't work out or they haven't shipped it yet, I was going to do the Terminus. Is that how you say it? Pronounce it? Termitus? Hell, I can't remember. But other than that, who knows? But I'm going to go jump on this plane. But I figured, nice quick video, kind of get, hopefully you guys got some comments down below that we can, things we can go over. Yeah, the Terminus Zeus, that's it. That was my next option, was going with that. Check your grammar. Yeah, who knows? I'm assuming my grammar is bad, but it is what it is. I can change it later. Terminus. Yeah, Terminus. My English coach is on here as well. But I don't know. If there's things you're interested in, what do you mean? I don't know what I mean. But if there's things you want to know about, we can follow this journey together at learning PRS style matches. Should be fun. So, should be fun. Other than that, I just can't wait to go do some blasting and find out what the heck PRS matches are all about. Yeah, this is better than the desk, huh? Yeah, it's actually nice today in San Diego. It's probably like 68 maybe. Where I was at in Riverside County, it was I think it was 98 yesterday was the high. But yeah, we got a nice cool little breeze. We got the world didn't burn down for 4th of July. Yes, SBR, my English teacher. Yeah, Bighorn. No, I'm not doing Bighorn. You guys in your 90-degree bolts. I have something funny that'll be coming out when I get my other stuff. So when the hats show up, I have a 90-degree hat bill. So be looking out for that, my friends. You guys in your 90-degree bolt shit. So nothing against it. I just prefer the 60. If I'm going to build the rifle, I'm going to build it the way I like it. So maybe someday I'll have a Bighorn 90. But until then, I'm going to be shooting this 60 and loving it, and probably never change. So you guys don't even try to talk me into it, because I've shot a 90 and I extremely hated it. So I'm waiting on your hats. Yeah, SBR, they're ordered. I got the actual, they're working on some patches and some embroidery stuff, and those will be coming pretty soon. It'll probably be my next trip out here, which, hell, after working 4 extra days, doing the shooting match, I'm going to be headed back to California soon. So those will be coming out pretty soon, unless they get stuck with something. Giving a little shit. Yeah, Ramsey Country, I love it, man. Keep it going. I can smack talk with the rest of them fairly decent. That BMW just went over that bump too fast and about left half his undercarriage. But other than that, the airport is freaking slow today. Let's see if I can switch you guys over here. So there's the airport, Terminal 1. Oh, nice, Joaquin. Hopefully they turned out well for you, my friend. The Terminal 1, blue skies. Now I need a teacher. The Terminal 2, but look, it's ghost town over here. Usually this place is just freaking packed. No, it's not packed at all. There's hardly anybody here. Usually this place is just packed to pack, car after car, three wide, trying to drop people off and people up, and it's a cluster. Too much COVID-19 for anybody. Yeah, tell me what. I gotta wear that damn mask for 5.5 hours. And on the plane, you gotta wear it on the plane. When you check in, you got to agree and acknowledge that you'll be wearing your mask the entire time. So it is what it is. Anything to get my ass back home, I guess. But I'm gonna hopefully fall asleep and not give a shit anyway. So smothering to death. I tell you what, when you wear these, I have Maui gym glasses. They're polarized. But when you look up into the sky, on the way in, when we were driving in, you could just see the smog. But it is a pretty day out for San Diego. I don't have a problem with San Diego. I have a problem with people in San Diego. And yeah, if you guys didn't get a chance, go check out Ella's latest AR video. Man, I tell you what, she's gonna be doing awesome. I can't wait to like fast forward like 3 to 5 years. Can you ride in the baggage department? No. I tell you what, you're only allowed, there's a lot of rules when it comes to flying. But this time around, and the time here, there's nobody that sits in the middle now because of the, staying away kind of COVID crap, which is on an airplane is actually nice. So having a little bit of elbow room and then sucking up and having to deal with the mask, it kind of makes it go back to 0. So it's okay for the most part. But everybody's got their masks on, everybody's running around. But let's keep this video short. It's at 20 or 19 minutes. I appreciate everybody showing up. Definitely leave down below the comments of the stuff you might want to learn or questions. Ask them ahead of time so that I can, one, have them in my brain to think about and see when we get there. And then the other one is, I think this will help some people out because I know I'm really interested. I would like to watch more videos of people shooting their first PRS match, what they learned, kind of stuff. Because people will say, well, what are you going to do on your first match? And the cheap, easy answer is go have fun, just have fun, be safe, kind of blah, blah, blah. And that's the same information I give, but it would be really nice to like go, okay, this is one thing you really need to think about, X, Y, and Z kind of stuff. And maybe Ramsey Country can do a video like that because he's got some great knowledge, does a lot of that type of style shooting, so maybe he can get on board with that as well. But the stuff I do learn, I'm going to bring to you guys, whether you shoot this style match or not. I think most of it's probably going to be the same, whether you're shooting USPSA or 3-gun or whatever. Basically the preparations of a shooting match, so on and so forth. So we'll see what happens. So, wish me luck. I got to get on a plane and fly 5.5 hours. So wish me luck on that, because I do really appreciate when people do that. I feel like I'm a little bit safer, right? So yeah, safe travels, that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I always like that, especially when I got flying on a damn airplane. You basically put your seatbelt on, wish yourself luck, or kiss your ass goodbye, one of the two. So we'll see what happens. Impact is the most important. Yeah, impact. Hopefully I hear that a lot. Hopefully when I show up, I hear impact, 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 impact the whole time. So thanks again, everybody. Ken, Mano, Tim Davis, Chris Smith, X-Ring, I know was out there, SBR. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all your appreciate all the communication that you guys jump on here and make this happen. So Ramsey Country, Joaquin Nava, and we will see you guys soon. Take care, stay safe, and see you on the next one. We should have some good videos coming up as long as everything works.